All right, back on trail. It's 9:35 right now, super late start. Obviously, I'm feeling pretty tired, still recovering from the 4-state challenge. Definitely gonna make it a lighter day. I think yesterday's video I talked about trying to make it to the halfway point, 1,100 miles, and doing the half-gallon challenge, but it's about 23 miles away, and there's just definitely no way I'm making it there today, so we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna push it too hard at all. I'm just gonna kind of take it chill, and if I feel like I need to stop, I'm just gonna stop. Whew. All right, well, I'm only about 5 miles in for the day, and I was planning on going to another shelter about 7 miles further and just call it a simple 12, 13 mile day, and then head to the half-gallon challenge tomorrow. But I just looked on far, and that shelter is actually having a bat problem right now, and there's all sorts of problems that can come with bats, especially if you get bit by one. I mean, it's not something I want to play with, so I think I'm going to stay at this shelter here. I gotta say, besides not having any electricity or a shower, this is probably the best shelter I've stayed at so far. I'll show you why. All right, so you walk up to it, first of all, got a nice bear box here, which is awesome. You have a welcome gate with a friendly duck. What's up, buddy? Some nice flower pots here. These are tent platforms right here, so you can set up your tent and not have to worry about it getting all muddy or dirty. This is a nice little table here with a metal sheet for a stove, so you don't have to worry about burning the table. Perfect right up that way. Got a nice little porch swing here. Some more benches and flowers over here. Two separate sleeping areas. You could definitely squeeze 4 people, probably even up to 6 if you really put your mind to it. Common area here, another bench with stove area. Plenty of places to hang your bags. Got a little dream catcher with a window for a skylight. There's a tarp right here that you can drop to stop the wind. They just ask that you roll it back up before you leave. First aid kit in here, we'll take a look at that later. Some games, that's dominoes and checkers, some playing cards. And then looks like trail books, maybe some other things we'll take a look at later. This is just probably different information. So this is the logbook, yeah, and then it's got some probably other just information of stuff you can do in the area. This is the other sleep system. Nice little ducky here. And there's another picnic table over here with an awning, of course, another stove area. And then there's 2 more tent sites, one going this way and another one going up the trail that way. And then there's all these fun little decorations too. Got some classic garden gnome stuff, some more flowers. This is actually a sundial. It's not really sunny enough today for it to be working well, but it's still pretty cool. So yeah, it's gonna be a shorter day for me. It's only 1:20 right now, but I'm fine with that. I could probably use a recovery anyway, because I'm still definitely not recovered from the 4-state challenge. So I'm just gonna chill out here and have a good time. You can see in these pictures here, shelters originally built in the 1930s, and you can see, get a better angle with the reflection. You can see how far it's come. It used to be just 2 separate shelters with nothing between them, and now they built all this cool stuff. Same there. Also, if anyone knows what bug this is, please let me know in the comments. Such an interesting looking bug. Looks like it's about, I'd say 82, 83 degrees. Not that bad comparatively to the last few days. I didn't mention it well in the 4-state challenge because I was so tired, but that day was super hot. It got well over 90, and I ended up having to hike without a shirt on for a majority of it just to make it through. In Maryland, there's a lot of different state parks that are well maintained, you know, because it's pretty close to DC. And a lot of them had, you know, different water pump spigots, and I was constantly dunking my head under those just to cool off because it was insanely hot. I think I want to take a look at what this first aid kit has as well. It's interesting to see one here. Knuckle bandage. These are just sterile little pads, and then just traditional band-aids. Alright, y'all, I've just been hanging out for a while. I'm still really tired from the 4-state challenge, and I didn't let myself recover at all yesterday, to be honest. So I just kind of been hanging out here, really enjoying the nice scenery and weather. And yeah, it's been super nice. Much needed. It's probably going to be a way shorter video today. I apologize for that, but I really needed some rest, so that's what I did. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call the video here and do a quick recap. Alright, we started at Rocky Mountain Shelter at mile 1082.5, and we are now at Quarry Gap Shelter at mile 1088.1. Total elevation ascent was 791 feet, total descent was 956 feet. Total mileage was 5.6. So yeah, like I said, really short day, much needed though. I was planning to go, you know, another 7 miles and make it a 12, 13 mile day, but with bats being there, I was not willing to risk it. So again, sorry for the shorter video. I'll try to make tomorrow a lot of fun. Hopefully tomorrow we'll cross the halfway point and get to do the half-gallon challenge, but we'll see how I'm feeling. But as always, if you enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I believe it's day 64. See you all tomorrow for day 65.